So let's jump in to the meat of this episode. State of Seller Central, PPC, sponsored products. A return to basics said in an advanced way. That is a very complicated title, but I think it's fitting for what we're going to talk about and how we're going to talk about it. You know, it's about to be 2019. Amazon is rolling out something new on their advertising platform seemingly every week, and it's getting more complicated. It's going to get more complicated without a doubt. Google ads, Facebook ads, incredibly complicated now because these platforms, they mature, they grow up, they add loads of new features. You cannot bid differently on different days currently, but you probably will in the future, right? So that's going to be another thing. You can't bid differently on different hours of the day, but they're probably going to add that into the future too. So things are getting more and more complex, which is why if we want to take proper advantage of all these new features, we need to get our fundamentals down pat. So that is our topic today. I sort of call it advanced basics because we're going to be talking about some of these basics in a way that allows us to do more advanced targeting down the road. So we wanted to touch on this. Brett, you handle a lot of our customer support as it rolls in. Is this something that you hear a lot of people talking about, like just return to basics, like campaign structure?
Yeah, for sure. So I think this episode is kind of inspired by all of those sellers that we see all the time who reach out and they say, I launched a couple new campaigns because I know I need to be doing PPC, but I'm not really sure where to start. But these customers end up just making an automatic campaign, sometimes with a really low bid and budget. And then, they'll make a manual campaign and come up with all of these different keywords that are thought up to be relevant in their head. And they just end up not performing well. These campaigns have really high ACoS. Sellers are just wasting money and really frustrated and lost, and they don't know how to go about starting off with their PPC from the get-go when they're launching a new ASIN the proper way. So I think we should go over that today and really iron that out for people.
Yeah, when people don't have campaign structure for sponsored products down pat, it leads to this frustration highway that I see, where people think I need to go out and I need to do, weeks of keyword research before I launch a campaign, and then I need to launch a manual campaign with 100 keywords in it, and it sort of leads to this very frustrating process that we want to help you avoid.